Happy Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. Are we live? It looks like we're live. There's always this dreaded 1 to 20 minute dead spot. So I'm not sure if I'm live, so I might ramble. I wanted to pull up that poll. All right, so first off, if we haven't met, I'm Catherine Hood. I admin and run this group. I love this group. It's small, it's intimate. We have some amazing people in this group, and thank you so much for allowing me to host this once a week. I'd like to, did I say Tuesday? It's actually Thursday, isn't it? I think I said Tuesday. I love doing these lives. I'd actually love to do more of them. In order to do that, we need to grow the group and get more support on these videos, meaning liking, commenting, engaging. I will definitely do more. I'm looking to expand into Reddit. I created a group in Reddit. There's so much going on in Facebook, a lot of unknowns, and I don't know what's real, what's not. So I try to stay out of the drama, and I think I do pretty good at that. Stay clear of the drama, but I am expanding over to Reddit just to be safe. So I will offer some information on that as we move forward. But know that this group is yours. Utilize it for a place to post questions, any challenges, any barriers, anything that you're struggling with, which we've actually had a lot of this week, which I'm so thankful. I try to bring content to the group, but it's better if it comes from you guys. Whatever you're going through, what you're experiencing, allow us to jump in and offer some thoughts, some suggestions. Obviously, we're not giving you advice. You need to make sure that you're really close to your doctor, your nutritionist, anyone that's helping you with this challenge that we're all facing. You know, obviously your doctor is trumps all of us, but sometimes we need a sounding board. You know, we need to have more options, more available choices, and I know that that really has helped me in different aspects of my life too. So that's what we're here for. Drop down, you know, maybe tell us something that you're doing well. We've had a few posts like that too, which is really great. I love seeing results and people getting control of their A1C. That's so amazing. So utilize this group. It's your space. It's a safe place to post what's going on in your world, or allow us to cheer you on. And, you know, some people you might go to and say, hey, I dropped my A1C from 8.1 to 7.1, and people might look at you cross-eyed like, what does that mean? Well, we know what that means, and that's a huge difference. That does take dedication. That does take making healthier choices and making a change in your lifestyle. So we understand that. We do, believe me. So utilize this space. And I think that's it. Let's go into our topic. And I kind of pulled the topic from the poll that I posted 8 hours ago. So, but I do want you guys to keep voting on that poll. The question was, do you have any looping thoughts? So these are thoughts that might be going in your mind over and over again, maybe consciously or subconsciously. Most likely it's subconsciously. It's kind of running in the background. It's like this record player going around and around and around. So some looping thoughts that I posted in the group was, no matter how hard I try, I can't lose weight. That one has been voted the most. I don't matter. I'm not worthy. I have no follow through. No one cares. So obviously there's more to, I am lazy, disorganized, lack of willpower. I have no self-control. I always fail. I can't, fill in the blank. And some people do. Some people have that I can't on all platforms. I have no support. I can't do this. Everything always goes wrong. Nothing, or things don't work out for me. So these are really common looping thoughts that came to my mind 8 hours ago when I posted that. If you think of more, feel free to add more. I think for me, and I haven't even clicked it, is I am not worthy is a deep one for me. And that goes back all the way to when I was a baby, even before I was even born. So looping thoughts, you know, are usually really deep. They usually go back to your childhood. They go back way, way, way far. And maybe you have even blocked that out. But oftentimes these looping thoughts can encompass not just weight loss. They can encompass your career, your relationships, love, hobbies. It could go all across the board. But I do want to address, no matter how hard I try, I can't lose weight. And I kind of just jotted down some notes, and I just want to review those with you today for today's live on Thursday. Can't believe, I think I said Tuesday 2 or 3 times. I was in class all day today, so I'm like zoomed out. My brain is just fried. It was a wonderful class, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like tired of staring at the computer. And I actually did a little workout before this, so I have lots of energy for you. So the first thing that came up for me was all or nothing. This is a real common one that I see, and I do definitely see it around January, probably the most. All or nothing would be going to do extremes, like extreme dieting or making too many changes at once, wanting to drink a ton of water and exercise and eat healthy and sleep better and, do all of this self-care stuff. So oftentimes it's usually extreme. It's like so much change all at once, or some major diet, over exercising. But all these things are cutting corners, or often lead to, a stop point. Nobody can make all these extreme changes in the last 2, 3, 6 weeks is the max, is what I see. Sometimes I see days or hours. Some people just quit right away. Like, this was too much, because it's way too extreme. We humans can only handle one small change at a time. Going on these crazy fad diets, you're ending up in a deficit somewhere, nutritionally. And oftentimes you replace one problem with another problem. With the keto thing, a lot of gallbladders are being removed. A lot of heart problems are ending up happening. People are losing massive amount of hair, so they have a lot of balding. A lot of issues are coming up, and are going to keep coming up because people keep doing it, because the marketing is just feeding into it. When I was at Safeway the other day, the weirdest, randomest things was like keto friendly, and it's just marketing. They're feeding, this subliminally that, oh, everybody's on the keto diet, I need to do it. Okay, stop. Next one I want to bring up is focusing on the negative. Oftentimes when working with someone, when they first start working with someone, they're focused on the scale. They're focused on the number on the scale. They're focused on what they didn't do well today. Oh, I didn't exercise today, or I only did 15 minutes, or I only ate, 3 of the meals I should have ate today, and I didn't do well, and I ate this, and it's just like this doom and this gloom. It's just like this process of negativity. Or I should have, a lot of should have. This ends up causing hopelessness and frustration. You end up going down the drain, right, of negativity. You start focusing on all the negative, and then next thing you know, something breaks in the house, and it's like, there you go. You're just looking for, all these patterns, and the negativity will, unfortunately, you draw it in. What I would suggest is focusing on what's gone well, what you did well today, and really oftentimes I have to, depending on the client, sometimes I focus on a week, sometimes I focus on the day. A lot of times in the beginning, we just want to focus on the day, chop it down really small. Some clients have actually had to chop it down to an hour. What did you do well in this last hour? It could be just simply just breathing. Sometimes we just need to be appreciative and grateful for being alive. But we got to focus on what's going well. What do you want more of in your life? How, do you picture a lot of envisioning, focusing on what would be great about having, being healthy, having your blood sugars under control. But reflect daily, weekly, monthly, what went well. Practice on thinking about what went well. None of the negative stuff. Mind reading. I wanted to bring this topic up. I thought it was really fun. Again, it still correlates with the looping thoughts, but mind reading is assuming that people are judging you. You've all met that person that's like, oh, they're looking at me, they're judging me, and and that person is, thinks I'm this, or they're looking at me and judging what I'm buying or whatever. People really don't care at all. Like, I was just at the store yesterday, and I know I had people in front of me, I had people behind me. I wasn't paying attention to what was on their conveyor belt. I really could care less. I just want to get in and I want to get out. I don't have a gym membership right now because of COVID. Thank you, COVID. But I know that in the very beginning of my journey, I thought everybody was judging me. I thought everybody was watching me working out. I am telling you, I've got years and years and years experience in the gym. And I am not judging anybody in the gym. I am focused on getting in and getting out. I want the most efficient workout that I can have, and I want to leave. I really could care less what you're doing. I might look at you because I want to use your equipment or be in that area, but I don't want to intrude on you. That might be the only reason why I'm looking at you. I know there's been one time that I went and interrupted someone and said, I'm sorry, can I help you with your form? I'm afraid, I want to help you. She was going to get hurt. Her boyfriend had her lifting way too heavy of weights, to be honest. But I have a personal training certification, and that wasn't my gym in my place to do that, but I truly was terrified that she was going to get hurt. But I don't judge her. I just told her, I showed her my muscles and said, look, I don't even lift that heavy. Like, this is what I do. No judgments. And she really thanked me. She came up to me later and thanked me. So, but know that people aren't judging you. People want you to succeed. People want, like I do, I want to get in and out of the store. I want to get in and out of the gym. I am not looking at you and judging you or thinking anything about you. And often another thing of mind reading is thinking that other people don't want you to succeed, right? Maybe friends, family, ex-boyfriends or ex-husbands or whatever. Don't care about what other people think. If that's controlling your life, we've got to stop that pattern. That is truly controlling your life. You need to do what you want to do with your life. Stop allowing people's thoughts that you think they're thinking controlling your decisions and your destiny. Thinking that other people won't support you. I'm telling you that the best way to approach this is go about it thinking that you aren't going to have the support, but find support. Like people like me, hire a personal trainer, find support groups like this. You do need a tribe of people to get you healthier, period, and stay healthy. Like I need you guys just as much as you need me. I need your guys' support. Having groups like this keeps me healthy, keeps my body in check, keeps my mind in check, helps me make healthy decisions every day. Another thing with mind reading, I put down not being able to ask the waiter for what you really should be ordering. Are you ordering off the menu and too shy or worried they're going to judge you for saying, I want the salad dressing on the side? Please stop. Ask for what you want. You're paying money for food. You need to get what it is that you need. 90% of restaurants out there have a lean protein and a vegetable. Many different varieties of ways that they're going to make it for you. Obviously, you want to stick with the healthiest version, not breaded, not fried, not in tons of oil or grease or butter. Look for ways to have a lean protein and a vegetable while you go out to eat. But ask for what you want. Stop mind reading and thinking that people are judging you or, whatever the challenge is with that. Too much pressure is another one. Expecting perfection when creating a healthy lifestyle. I'm telling you, it's never perfect. Can tell you my journey. I've made all the mistakes. Times 10. I am a recovering perfectionist. I will say that as I get older, I'm really tuning into that, identifying trends or behaviors that I'm doing that are in the perfectionist category and kind of playing with it and being playful with it and funny about it and to try to break that cycle. Because I will tell you, one of the schools that I was in, it talked about a perfectionist dies alone. And why? Because they're always trying to be perfect, and nobody wants to be friends with a perfectionist. Nobody wants a spouse that's a perfectionist, because oftentimes they're very grumpy, very moody, and they're always expecting everybody else to be perfect. And I truly believe that this is the root of my issues. It's because my father, growing up, expected perfectionism from me, and so I adopted that behavior. But it really creates a life of misery because you're always expecting everything to be perfect. And I'm telling you, it's more fun to be playful and curious about it and actually purposely not being perfect at things, purposely doing things to not be perfect. It's fun. It actually is fun if you bring some light and play and curiosity into it. But you're oftentimes, when you have that too much pressure, you're going to set the bar too high, expect too much. You're not going to start small. You're going to start really big. It's going to be frustrating and you're going to want to quit, period. Oftentimes when you have too much pressure, you're also going to want to cheat the system. Like, especially if you're wanting to lose weight, you're going to want to go to these fat burners or pills or potions or lotions or cocktails or juicing or fasting and all this other horse shit, excuse my language, to cut corners. And it truly is just going to cause you a deficit in your nutrition and failure ultimately. Too much pressure, you're going to expect results faster. Truthfully, if you're losing body fat and not muscle and not water weight and not bone density and all these other things that you will do if you lose weight too fast, are very, very unhealthy for you. So yes, bad, bad, bad. And then ultimately your body is going to look like skin and bones in the end, and that's not good. Hi, Amanda. Hopefully you're still on. Thank you for saying hi. We are at 15 minutes, and I have 3 more. So I'm going to whiz through probably just one more. So I got a little excited with my notes. But labeling ourself, that was another one that was clicked on quite a bit. So labeling ourself as lazy, stupid, or disorganized, having lack of willpower, I can't change, or I can't, kind of was that fill in the blank. This gives you an excuse. And it's a thought. And I've got 3 words. Let it go. Okay? Because our thoughts create a feeling, and that feeling creates the action or the non-action. So when you think, I'm lazy, I'm stupid, I'm disorganized, what is the feeling that comes after that thought? Well, why even try? Right? So what happens after that feeling? Action. So what is the action or non-action? Well, you don't even try. You don't even go into action. Or maybe you dabble in it, right? So that thought, that loop, is creating your turmoil. It's stopping you from change. It's stopping you from creating your healthy lifestyle. So it's an excuse, in my opinion. So you need to change your thoughts. You need to change those negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and that's what I love to teach. So, and again, when we start in these negative thought patterns or these loops, it's a downward spiral. It just goes downhill from there. You want to praise yourself every day. You want to thank your higher power if you have one, whether it be a God or a spiritual person or, someone that's passed away or whatever it is for you, or just being grateful for being alive, being here, being able to experience life, whatever that shall be, and being happy and thankful for what you have. Because guess what? Somebody out there, and probably millions and millions of people, would trade you places in a heartbeat, even with diabetes. That's a fact. So praise yourself, work on it daily, on that negative thought pattern. Tell yourself the good things. Praise yourself daily for what you did well today, not what you didn't do well or what you forgot. You can always do better tomorrow, but also starting really, really small is super duper key. All right, so again, I went over my 15 minutes, so I'm going to stop right there. Thank you for watching this. Please comment, please like this video for me to continue to do these, keep bringing you information, keep helping you. And as always, thank you so much for being a part of this group. And if we haven't talked, please schedule a call. Let's have a chat about your goals. All right, thank you.